Hi everybody, it's Julie and we are going to work on some page ideas. We are going to be using strips of paper. So I have this stack of branding strips here that we will be using. And this is my ugly or unusable paper. It doesn't work for what I want it to do. So we're going to come back and see what I do with this paper to make it usable for this project. So first of all, for my strips of paper, now the strips of paper need to be the main thing that's happening on one page. And I happen to have this journal book, and I'm going to go ahead and take out a signature out of it. So if you have any blank journal books or journal books that you have written a few things in and you probably will never go write in it again, this is something that you can do. You can take the pages out, and now you have a side-by-side page that you can use in your journal. So I'm going to take these out because I'll be able to use all of these. They will work for my March Stashbuster Junk Journal for the March Stashbuster Junk Journal Challenge. Okay. And okay, that one did come out on its own. Now these two are stuck together. We'll take them out. They will be something that I can use maybe for a flip-flop or something. So we're just going to pull one of these out for right now. Okay. So if you are interested in more information about the March Stashbuster Junk Journal Challenge, I do a challenge here each month on my channel. And so we're doing Stashbuster for the month of March 2022. Okay, so I want to make sure that this is going to work. Okay, that it isn't, it is a little bit bigger. So we're going to cut just a little bit off each edge. Okay, and you see there is a pretty picture of some flowers. My theme this time is, we can put this in with the paper strips, okay, it's a floral theme that I have going on. I'm using the digital assorted floral. So again, if you're interested in more information about the March Stashbuster Junk Journal Challenge 2022, the details videos in the description box down below. Okay, so here I have taken that page out. I have measured it to make sure that it's going to fit. I'm going to pull on this a little bit, make sure that we are strong. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Okay, so I need to have a page that is strips. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to glue my strips in a pattern onto the back of one of these whole pages. Okay, so let's just go ahead, lay this out, and then we're going to come back and we have to do the other side as well. Something to, we need to have a full page in here. Okay, so let's get and I've got the flat side going on one side. Okay, you see that? Flat side going on one side. And here's a green. Let's put a green up here. Okay, so you can use, if you have a bunch of strips. You can use them from your stash. If you don't have a bunch of strips, you can go ahead and cut your own. But remember, this is a Stashbuster challenge. We are trying to use up the things in our stash. So do take that into consideration before using oh, look at here, we've got that flower that we just did. Okay, so we're going to want to put these down. I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so here we go. I did use the glue stick and I attached these down. Okay, and now there's a couple of things I can do here. I have a whole row of these hanging off the edge here. And so I am going to go ahead and come in, and this is going to give me an embellishment base for my journal as well, made out of strips. Okay, right there. Okay, so might have to come in with a little bit of glue on for a couple of these, and we will come back and recut them. But we've just made a little bunting embellishment out of our strips of paper. You've seen me do this before when I made like greeting cards, and I use the strips and I'll cut into the greeting card just a little bit to get the bunting or banner. Okay, so there I have that. Now I'll come in and clean these up. I might cut them like a snake tongue or dovetail. I might cut them straight across at different levels, but that gives me a base that we'll be able to use as an embellishment, and it doesn't hurt to have cut down this page a little bit. Okay, and so I have one side of my page is done with strips. Now I did it this way because you see I keep my strips and they're short. Okay, they're short, so yeah, so that happens. Okay, so let's go ahead and oh good, I was like, I thought I had way more than this. I do. There we go. Here's some more. Okay, so on this side we are going to go ahead and we're going to do like a brick pattern or like a parquet floor pattern, and we're going to go ahead and we'll use regular glue for this. Okay, I'm going to use the fabric tag. Now the thing is this will make this page kind of wrinkly on the other side, but what we can do is we can make the other side a large pocket or something if it's too bad. Okay, so we are going to want pieces that are the same size. Okay, so that one will be fine. And let's cut the edge off this one, and okay, so I'm going to cover this whole page kind of like I'm laying bricks. Okay, but I might do a couple of of different things, bringing other things in here. So from the same paper pads, okay, so that gives me a broken edge piece. Now, does this one fit all the way? Not quite. But we have some thin pieces also. Okay. If we go from the bottom. And remember, right now what we're doing is we're just making our base. So our base page needs to be made with, okay, we can turn this over. Oh, I like that. Yeah, we'll turn that over. Okay, so there's that. And make this one a little bigger. And we'll bring this one from the other direction. So like laying down floored planks is what we're doing here. Okay. We need another color. It was already down there. Aha, that'll work. Oh, it's a little bit bigger. So let's go ahead and we'll put this one going in that direction. And you could get all fancy and like miter your edges or do diagonal edges. Could do like quilt, like a log cabin kind of quilt. I thought about doing that, and then I was like, oh gosh, well, I'll be here forever if I do that. Okay, will one of these fit in this spot? Yes, there we go. Let's go with the side that's pink, more pink. Okay, I think we'll go ahead and put this on and cut it. Okay. So I'm going to put it on and then push it up to the edge. And that will help keep the edge glued down. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and trim these off because, oh, let's turn this over and trim that down too. Because we can use that strip probably, huh? Okay. Okie dokie. Do we have another? Yeah, we got this one. Is that big enough? Not quite. Are they pink? Not quite. Okay, so let's get into our stash up here because I'm looking for a size. How about swans? Yep. We'll have some sideways swans. Go ahead and put our glue down here. And again, we'll lay it down and then push it into the corner. because usually it's the edges that try and come up. Okay, so there's that. We have a thicker one. Do we have a thick one over here? We have one that has words. I think we'll go with this. Oh, let's start this one at the top. Oh, cut it. So going this direction, put the first one down, we'll put the glue on the strip. Okay, and your whole page has to be whatever the element that you're supposed to be using is. So like for this one, our element is strips of paper. Okay, so this whole thing needs to be strips of paper. In a little bit, we're going to do ugly. And yes, ugly to different people is different things. It's also, so we're going to go with ugly and unusable. So that gold paper for this journal is really too flashy for what I want. So it would be unusable. Okay, so it's okay to have a little tiny piece like this, I think. So you're collaging strips for this one. Okay. We do a swan from the bottom. So just be creative. I was going to do a basket weave on here, but I don't have any strips that are long enough. And I don't really have, I'm going to say it again, I don't have enough paper. I don't have enough of the paper that works with this, is what I mean to say. So when I said it yesterday, it came out, I don't have enough paper. Yes, I still have 162 paper pads, plus any that I bought last year. I think we only used up maybe 8 paper pads, and I think I bought more than 8. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, we actually counted how many paper pads I had in my stash a couple years ago. And so I have that, or I can do the green. I think I like the pink. Okay, so you see these branding strips actually had like a little stripe on them too. So that's kind of cool. And we'll go with this side up here. Again, we'll lay it down and then push it into that edge. I think the edge actually has glue on that one. Okay, but you can do a variety of sizes of papers. You know, varieties of color. That one's different. Okay, so those are the same size. And of course you want to be using things that are going to work with what you have, what you're going to be using in your journal. And so if I put that down, yeah, I think we can do that. I just want to... Okay. So I think I'm going to check the bird journal. I might need one more insert for it, and then it'll be finished. And so we'll hopefully have that flip through for you on Flip Through Friday. So what will happen is I'll have a video on Friday, and then we'll do the flip through of the journal that I finished. Okay, I think that will be interesting. Okay, so this one's a little bit bigger. Thought it was the same size. I was wrong. Okay. Oh, I did that backwards. The pink was supposed to be up there. Okay, so maybe horse. It's actually a unicorn. What else do we got? We got some peach. So how about that one? Yeah, that would be good. It's just a little bit bigger than the pink. Okay, so we'll put some more glue down. We'll put the blue, that blue one. Okay, so we end up with this little spot in there that might have to do something with it. Okay, here we've got, you know what, let's go with a piece of the blue. Okay, I put glue on the end of this so I make sure that it will stay down. Okay, so there's that. So let's see what we've got here. These are bigger. This one's smaller. Go peach up to about there. Okay, so I'm going to put glue on the end. And then I'm going to come and put glue down. But I have glue on the end also, so that hopefully that will help to keep that down. Ooh, I like this one. Look at that one. Perfect. Okay, so we have vertical strips and horizontal strips. And we got a bunting made out of strips. So you could go ahead and have strips hanging off the edge here and do the same thing again. I don't think we need to. I think we need to, and then I'm going to set this under something so that it can okay, so let's go ahead. We'll put this one down. So I got my taxes all ready. Yay. I think we'll do this one on the outside when it's time. And maybe this one on this side on the outside. Are these are too big. But okay, what else do we got? Oh, I got this one that's got words. It's too small. It's too big. It's too small. It's too small. I'll find one that's just right. It's purple. Just right. Goes almost to the top. So I think what we'll do is we'll cut this, because remember, I still need strips for well, I do have the bunting, but I have some other strip ideas I want to show you. So I'll be doing a whole video of using branding strips to make embellishments. So here we're using branding strips to decorate a page. I think I have a little piece of something over here. Okay, this was from a calendar, I think. So your strips can be from any type of paper in your stash. Check it out. I got this little piece. I think I had one. It must have fallen off. I was going to say, I thought I had one that was a little bit small. Oh, there it is. It's just a hair too big. Okay. So there's that. And now we're going to come along and we'll just put our glue on here. I want the gold to show up. Okay. Well, that can go all the way to the bottom. Let's do it. Okay, so we'll have a horizontal and a vertical strip page, branding strips. Let's go ahead and, let's put this side in. And push all that down. Okay. And now we'll cut that down. any pieces that are a little bit hanging off. Okay, so that gives me my paper strip page. Okay, we'll go ahead and add some glue over here because that's sitting up. Okay, and then I have an issue over here for some reason. It's not. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll put a little piece here. Okay, so this little tiny piece can go right there. And okay, we're going to go with this. And I'm probably going to put something over this paper here because in the middle to help hold it when it's time for it to be bound. So I'm not really worried, but I wanted to cover that up. Okay. So there's my strip pages. And so again, I will go ahead and we can help tell it where to go by turning it, you know, having it fold the other way, but we can also go ahead and put it underneath something. So there's my branding strip papers. It is ready for my journal. I'm excited about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll put all these. I need to do some work on that glue because that was not cool. Okay, I'm just gonna move my branding strips to the top of the thing right here. Okay, so we have strips of paper. Now, if I had a little box, I would put them in it, but I don't.